Hi, in this video I will show you how to detect motion events in your Raspberry Pi. To be able to do that, we will need one motion sensor device. This is a low price device, it's around $5, and the way you connect it is very straightforward. All you need to do is to connect the VCC to the 5 voltage power provided by the Raspberry outputs. There's also ground, which is pretty much the same. You just connect it to the ground of the Raspberry Pi, and the one in the middle, it's the output. This output is 3.3 volts, so it's specifically what we need for our Raspberry Pi inputs. The way I connected, it's going to the ground of the Raspberry Pi, which is the blue line. Also, I connected directly to the 5 volts input output for the Raspberry. Make sure that it's actually the 5 volts pin, because it has two, 3.3 and 5. So make sure that it's in the 5 volts output. And the one in the middle, it's connected to one of the inputs for the general purpose input-output ports for the Raspberry. So this specific pin, it's ready to detect inputs, actually rising events in the power. So I already explained how to be able to do that in the previous post. So what I'm going to explain here, it's only things not related to that, which is how to connect the device and some changes that we did on our client, which is the Android. What this guy will do is, once this sensor detects that there is a change in the light, it will sense an output. Once the output gets into the Raspberry Pi input, we will sense it and it will trigger an event, which is actually a command that the Android device is ready to interpret. So what the Android is going to do, it's going to take a picture, it's going to encode it in the message of an email, and once you have all that information, it will send it to your mailbox. So let's give it a try. I will run the Python code in the Raspberry. It says that it's ready to detect inputs. So based on that, supposedly if I do any motion event on my Raspberry, it should take a picture and send it to the email, right? So let's see.
Picture taken.
Alright, so the Android device says that the picture has been taken. And in my mailbox, I just got an email which has a photo. It says this person was at your door. So let's try it again. This time I will make a sign.
Picture taken.
I will refresh my inbox. And I got another email. So there you go. Now you're able to see who stands at your door based on a motion event.
Picture taken.
And it's out of the scope how to send the email for this specific video, but in the next post I will explain exactly how you're supposed to do it. So stay tuned and happy coding.